Hello, we've got some more magic cards to look at. It's time with this Hoodwink, which is an instant. And yeah, this guy running through the streets with looks like some sort of alchemy device, some sort of steampunk alchemy device. Some upset people in the background. Yeah, let's start with this one. This is Marcadian Masks, illustration by Arne Sweckel. It's an instant return target artifact, enchantment or land to its owner's hands. The youths of Rishada's marketplace are always ready for a quick foot race. Cool. I need to remember where my Marcadian Mask pile is. There it is. Oh, looks like we've got a couple copies of that. There we are. Got dehydration. Oh, that one's new. Annul. I'm guessing this destroys an enchantment or something like that. 1 mana counter target artifact or enchantment spell. The most effective way to destroy a spell is to ensure it was never cast in the first place. There we go. That's Saga over there. Catalogue we've got, which we've had before. Arctic Merfolk, I'm not sure actually. I don't remember having that one. Let's have a quick look at it. Arctic Merfolk. So that is a 2 mana 1/1 with a kicker. Return a creature you control to its owner's hand. If you pay the kicker cost, Arctic Merfolk comes into play with a +1/+1 counter on it. Pretty nice. That's in plane shift. That's just right over there. And we've had this one before, actually, Merfolk of the Pearl Trident, which is 6th. Same card again, but in a different set, and I cannot remember what that symbol is. Is that one of the portals? Let's have a quick look on my chart over here. Yeah, that's portal. So that's the first portal card we've had. Oh yeah, should be able to tell by the bit at the bottom there. We're saving that for 4th. Let's put it all the way up the top. You won't be able to see that on camera, but it's all the way at the top there. Next we've got a rather angry looking Wizard Mentor. That's a really cool illustration there. The symbols on the board as well. That's by Jeff Miracola. And that's a 2/2 for 3 with a return Wizard Mentor and target creature you control to owner's hand. Although some of the students quickly grasp the concept, the others could summon only blackboards. Okay, that's in Saga. And got a Marcadian Masks. This young lady here hugging a scroll. It's a cloud sprite. Another lovely piece of artwork. This time by Mark Zug. And that's a 1/1 for 1 with flying. Cloud sprite may only block creatures with flying. The delicate sprites carry messages for Saprazans, but they refuse to land in Mercadia City's filthy markets. I wonder if that's Mercadia City behind. There's one for Masks. Got another Masks one, which is a Port Inspector. Another lovely detailed piece of artwork. Doesn't seem to be inspecting... what is he inspected? I'm not sure. Some sort of piece of jewellery. This is a 1/2 for 2. Whenever Port Inspector becomes blocked, you may look at defending player's hand. There were a few minor additional fees, levies, duties, surtaxes, tariffs, imposts, tolls. Tariffs. Popular word right now. Next we have a Vodalian Mystic. Very colourful card there. It's a Merfolk creature, which is a 1/1 for 2. Target instant or sorcery spell becomes the colour of choice. I think I've had this one before actually. Yeah, I think we have. That one is Apocalypse. Just there. Another Mercadian Masks one here. Look at this fella. Brilliant piece of artwork there. This is a Waterfront Bouncer. There's a Spell Shaper. And that illustration by Paolo Parente. This is a 1/1 for 2 with a 1 blue and tap. Discard a card from your hand. Return target creature to its owner's hand. Closing time comes earlier to some than others. That's in Masks. We've got a couple of those. And we've got a Ribbon Snake, which we've had before. In fact, let me just put that in Masks. That one's Prophecy. And, ooh, looks like we've got our first Nemesis card. If I recall that correctly. Let me confirm that. Yes, that is Nemesis. Looks really cool. Nice bit of artwork. And that is a Stronghold Machinist. It's a 1/1 for 3 with a 2 blue mana tap. Discard a card from your hand. Counter target non-creature spell. She stretches the laws of physics until they snap. So that's Nemesis. I'll put that on the top row as well. Out of sight. I've got another Nemesis right afterwards, which is Oraxid. Which I'm guessing is the big creature rather than the ones attacking it. It is a beast. 2/3 for 4 with protection from red. I'm constantly amazed by the tenacity of living creatures on this plane. Even in Stronghold's white hot core, life persists. Pretty cool. We've got a Visions next, which is Knights of the Mists. Pretty basic art there by Harold McNeil. And this is a 2/2 for 3 with flanking, which I don't like. When Knight of the Mist comes into play, pay blue or bury target knight. Fear the Mists, for they are armed. Visions is here. We've got a Drake, which we've had before. Have we had the Minotaur before? Can't remember. Let me put that one into Mirage. Minotaur's from 5th. Let's have a read of it. Cool that. That's a 1/4 for 4. If Labyrinth Minotaur blocks any creature, that creature does not untap during its controller's next untap phase. I doubt any Labyrinth Minotaurs still live, but then we Minotaurs are stubborn beings. Unatar, Anabar Shaman. That's in 5th. Got another Wizard Mentor, which we've had before. I'll put that into Saga. Fog Elemental, we've had that as well. That's in 6th. Another copy, in fact, a few copies of that. Windrake, we've had. Ribbon Snake from Prophecy, we've had. We've had the Soldiers from 6th. Another Wizard Mentor from Saga. Looks like we're emptying this hand pretty quickly. A couple of Horned Turtles from 6th. And that's that one done. Let's get this last bottom part of this pile here. We're starting with a Tower Drake, which we have had before from Inversion. From 7th, we've got a Glacial Wall, which I don't believe we've had before, which is a 0/7 for 3. Like arguing with ice, Vodalian expression meaning wasting your time. Put that one there. We've got a Disruptive Student. Annoying little child there. He's a 1/1 for 3, and he's got counter target spell unless casters player's initial 1 plays abilities and interrupts. Tefari is a problem student, always late for class, no appreciation for constructive use of time. Barin, progress report. That's in Saga. And we've got from 5th, we've got Updraft, which is sending someone flying there. And that is from 5th. It's an instant for 2. Target creature gains flying to the end of the turn. Draw a card at the beginning of next turn. Come one, come all, this rock shall fly from its firm base as soon as I. Sir Walter Scott, the Lady of the Lake. I've got another Mirrodin card here. Just swap hands. Override from Mirrodin. That one is counter target spell unless a controller pays 1 for each artifact you control. The knowledge pool has all the answers, especially no. Put that one in Mirrodin, which is over here on the right. And we've got this one from Fourth, which is Backfire. Another cool piece of artwork there. By Brian Snowdy. It says, for 1 mana, Backfire deals 1 damage to target creature's controller for each 1 damage dealt to you by that creature. Interesting. So we've got a little fourth spot filled up again. Power Sync, which we've had before, that's also fourth. Oh no, it's not, it's fifth, sorry. And we've got a copy in fourth. There we go, got one in each. And then a Power Leak, which we've definitely had before, and that one is in fourth as well. I've got an Alliances card here, which is Vesserid Armor, which appears to be armor on a sea creature of some sort. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1. This is for 2, and we have an option of 2 return Vesserid Armor to owner's hand. One Vesserid's death is often another's gain. And that's Alliances, which is here. Next we have Curfew from Urza Saga, which is a 1 mana instant. Each player chooses a creature he or she controls and returns it to owner's hand. But I'm not tired. We have a Shadow Rift from Tempest. Pulling this guy back in there, looking cool. That's a 1 mana, which is target creature gains shadow until end of turn. This creature can block or be blocked only with creatures with shadow. Okay, and then draw a card. Interesting. And that's for Tempest. Where's Tempest? There it is. We've got a, is that Torment? Torment, I believe. Coral Net, which is pretty cool. That's a 1 mana enchant creature. Coral Net can enchant only green or white creature. Enchanted creature has, at the beginning of the upkeep, sacrifice this creature unless you discard a card from your hand. Pretty sure that sets Torment. I'm just going to have a quick look to confirm. Why can't I see it on my list? I need a better list. Yes, it is Torment. Do I have a Torment pile? That's the next question. I can't see one, so this might be our first Torment card. I'll put it here next to Tempest for now. Lots of blue on the board right now, isn't there? Next we have a Mystic Veil from Visions, which is a 2 mana enchant creature even. You may choose to play Mystic Veil as an instant. If you do, bury it at the end of turn. Enchanted creature cannot be the target of spells or effects. Magic is my thread, my will the needle. I weave over you as if you never were. Poetics of Hanan. We have a Rebound here. A really cool piece of artwork there from Stronghold. It's a 2 mana target spell which targets only a single player, targets another player of your choice instead. Insult, like an arrow, is beyond control once loosed. And that's by Doug Shafi. Stronghold. Do we have a Stronghold pile? No, so that's another new set. I'll put that up by Nemesis. I'll just double check it's definitely, yeah, it's Stronghold. Whoa. That would have made more sense to go next to Tempest. Doesn't matter. Next we've got, just a sec, my batteries are in low on my computer for some reason. Fix that. There we go, this is Exclude, which is from Invasion. It's a 2 mana counter target creature spell and draw a card. I don't have time for you right now. Teferi. Is that Teferi? Not really sure. We've got a few of those. Put them on the Invasion pile. Got Phantom Wings from Weatherlight, which is a 2-mana enchanted creature gains flying. Sacrifice Phantom Winds, return enchanted creature to owner's hands. But you said, when goats fly, Squeewind. Very nice. Weatherlight's there. We have another Mirrodin card here, which is Regress. Which is a 3-mana return target permanent to its owner's hand. Once cast, a spell can be undone, but once revealed, a secret can never again be kept. Pontifex, Elder Researcher. I've got Cissei's Ingenuity. I've had Cissei mentioned a few times. And there she is. When Cissei's Ingenuity comes into play, draw a card. Enchanted creature has 2 and blue. Target creature becomes the colour of your choice till end of turn. That one is Plane Shift, which is all the way over there. I've got Gainsay. Another cool piece of artwork with quite realistic looking characters, drawn by Roger Rope. And that is a 2-mana counter target blue spell. I'd be happy to stop contradicting you, Urza, just as soon as you start being right. Boleva, Planeswalker. There's Plane Shift again. Another Plane Shift. We've got Sleeping Potion. Date of 2000 on that. And that is a 2-mana. When Sleeping Potion comes into play, tap enchanted creature. Enchanted creature doesn't untap during its control's untap step. When enchanted creature becomes a target of spell or ability, sacrifice Sleeping Potion. That one goes over there. So much blue. This is Confound from Plane Shift again. That's counter target spell. This is for 2. That targets 1 or more creatures. Draw a card. Did I know Zat would betray us? Urza asked quizzically. I was counting on it. Another Plane Shift. We have Ertai's Trickery. Really nice piece of art there. That is by Kev Walker. It's a 1-mana counter target spell if a kick cost was paid for it. Don't worry, Gerard, said Ertai. I'm sure the crew will come to your rescue as quickly as they came to mine. Next we got Baron's Unmaking, which I'm pretty sure we've had before. Yes, we have. That's Invasion. We've got a Vision Charm from Visions, which I think we've had before. Target artifact phases out. I'll put top 4 cards from player's library into his or her graveyard, or all lands of one type are basic lands of your choice until end of turn. That's Visions. We've got Dream Tides. Someone chilling out in the water there. That's for 4. Enchantment. Creatures do not untap during their controller's untap phase. Each non-green creature's controller may pay an additional 2 during his or her upkeep to untap that creature. From Visions. We've got another Apathy. We've had that before. Power Sync. I'm not sure if we've had that particular version of it. Let's just put a Weatherlight down there. We've got 2 Power Syncs. Well, we had 2 Power Syncs here, but this is a different art completely. Pretty cool. And that says for X and blue, counter target spell unless casters pay additional X if he or she does not. Tap all mana producing lands that play controls and remove all mana from his or her mana pool. Piece of illustrations, Andrew Robinson. That's from Saga. Got a Vodalian Merchant, which I think we've had. So 1/2 for 2. When Vodalian Merchant comes into play, draw a card, then discard a card from your hand. Not choosing sides in the war can be dangerous, but lucrative. Last one's Invasion. Got another one from Visions there, which we've had. A Daunting Merfolk. Or Darting, sorry. Nice piece of artwork there from Sam Wood. That's a 1/1 for 2. With a blue, return Darting Merfolk to its owner's hand. You might as well try and catch water with a net. That's another Phantom Wings there from Weatherlight. It goes here. And then I don't think we've had Goblin Gardener. What is going on there? Holding onto a tree, perhaps? That's been dragged away. Anyway, that's a 4-mana 2/1. When Goblin Gardener comes into play... Oh, sorry. When Goblin Gardener is put into a graveyard from play, destroy target land. Years of attempts have brought the goblins no closer to growing a sausage tree. Very nice. Got a couple of those. 7th. Another Phantom Wings here from Weatherlight. Teferi's Curse looks familiar, but I think it's just because I've seen it on a video recently. I don't think I've actually pulled it. Teferi's Curse. Weird looking creature. And that is a 2-mana enchant permanent. Play only on an artifact or creature. Enchanted permanent gains phasing. Stepping through time is like riding a camel. It may get you where you want to go, but the ride is rarely pleasant. Teferi. That's Robert Bliss artwork. Next we've got a Traveller's Cloak. Another nice piece of artwork there. Oh, that is a 3-mana enchant creature. As Traveller's Cloak comes into play, choose a land type. Enchanted creature has Landwalk of the chosen type. When Traveller's Cloak comes into play, draw a card. That's a few of those in Invasion. Another Trickery one here, which we've had before from Plane Shift, which is all the way over there. And then Prohibit, I don't think we've had this one. Oh, might have actually. That artwork looks quite familiar. It's Invasion instant for 2. With the kicker for 2, counter target spell if its converted mana cost is 2 or less. If you pay the kicker, counter target spell cost mana cost 4 or less instead. That's Invasion. And then we've got a Probe from Invasion as well, which we've had before. And Shimmering Wings, I think, is new, which is also Invasion. Which is a 1-mana enchant creature, has flying, return, for 1 blue, return Shimmering Wings to its owner's hand. Wings are but fins for swimming in the sky. Empress Galena. That's all of those ones. I'll do one more little stack here. And I think we're done for today. So we're starting with this young lady, who is the Devenant Archer. For 6, from 6th. So that's 3 mana for a 1/2. Devenant Arch deals 1 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. Avenant's archers are also trained as poets, so that each arrow is guided by a fragment of verse. This one's in 6th. We've got a Venerable Monk also from 6th. Which is a 2/2 for 3. When Venerable Monk comes into play, you gain 2 life. His presence brings not only a strong arm, but also renewed hope. Got a Healing Salve, which is a 1-mana, again from 6th. Choose 1, target player gains 3 life, or prevent next 3 damage to a target creature or player this turn. As an instant. Also from 6th, we have a Disenchant, which is destroy target artifact or enchantment for 1 and white. Bit dirty, that card. A few of these are a bit damaged. This is a Samite Healer, which is a 1/1 Cleric for 2. Prevent the next 1 damage to target creature or player this turn. Healers ultimately acquire the divine gifts and spiritual and physical wholeness. The most devout are also granted the ability to pass physical wholeness onto others. We have Warrior's Honor. Not a bit risky, that one. That one. A lot of these have got this on. I'm not sure what it is. Anyway, that's for 3 creatures you control. Get +1/+1 until end of turn. Got Enfeeblement. Another spooky looking black card there. That's for 2 black. Enchant creature gets -2/2. If it is weak, either kill it or ignore it. Anything else honors it. Kavek. This looks like nice artwork. We've got some Drudge Skeletons. Which is a card we've had before, but not in this set, and not with this artwork. Really cool bit of artwork there. That's by Ian Miller. And that is a 1/1 for 2 with a regenerate Drudge Skeletons. The dead make good soldiers. They can't disobey orders, they never surrender, and they don't stop fighting when a random body part falls off. Nevinril, Necromancer's Handbook. Pretty cool. Next we have a Blood Pet. Creepy. And that is a 1-mana 1/1 with a sacrifice blood pet, add black to your mana pool. You are wrong, Volrath said. I do not hate the living. They often prove quite useful to me. And then he laughed. Nice black cards here. So we next have Raised Dead, which is a 1 black sorcery. Return target creature from your graveyard to your hand. The earth cannot hold which magic commands. I've got another portal card here. It's a Lava Axe. Pretty simple. Lava Axe deals 5 damage to your opponent. Swing your axe as a broom to sweep away the foe. That's 5 for 5. Put that one all the way at the top there. Where was portal? Yeah, top corner. Just off screen. Another portal one, which is Blaze. Which is X and red. Blaze deals X damage to any one creature or player. I love that portal, how it explains everything. Portal's the first set I think I owned, so 99%, but it was a long time ago. A Fire Whip. Caught on a horse's leg there. Nice bit of artwork. That's from Weatherlight. It's a 2-mana, play only on a creature you control. Tap a generic creature. Enchanted creature deals 1 damage to target creature or player. Sacrifice Fire Whip. Fire Whip deals 1 damage to target creature or player. That's in Weatherlight. We've got a Fire Breathing from 5th, which is a enchant creature 1 red, and red enchant creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn. And topples round the dreary west a looming bastion fringed with fire. Alfred Lord Tennyson in memoriam. And that was 5th. Got a Saber-Toothed Tiger, also from 5th, which is a 3-mana 2/1 with first strike. I fear anything with teeth measured in handspans, nor in the wary. Sounds like some cats are actually fighting outside right now, while I'm showing the tiger. That one is in 5th. I've got a little pile of 5th here actually. Got Conquer. It's a nice piece of artwork there from Gary Leach. That's 5-mana, enchant land, gain control of enchanted land. Every field watered in warrior's blood is sacred ground. Lay it not to waste, but claim it for our own, for glory, and for the stronghold. Oh no, Stromgald. Avram Garrison, leader of the Knights of the Stromgald. Just tidy up this 5th pile. And we've got Odyssey, which which is a Firebolt. Another lovely piece of artwork there from Ron Spencer. And that is 1 red. Firebolt deals 2 damage to a target creature or player. Flashback 4 and red. Reach out and torch someone. And that's Odyssey. Over here. Flame Burst, also from Odyssey. Try to figure out what's going on there. My brain crack. Can't quite figure that one out for some reason. It's also Ron Spencer, and this is a 2 mana Flame Burst, deals X damage to target creature or player, where X is 2 plus the number of Flame Burst cards in all graveyards. As hot as a Dwarf's Rage. From Stronghold, we've got a Mock. What is that creature? Some sort of goblin, perhaps? It's got lots of arms. This is a 2 mana enchantment. Discard a card at random. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Krovax's rage was horrifying. Within moments, only blood and shreds of flesh remained of the shapeshifter. So I'm guessing that's the 2 people in the picture. Krovax and a shapeshifter. That one is Stronghold. Where did we put that? Right at the top. We've got a Talroom Minotaur. From Mirage. This is a 3/3 for 4. Talroom Minotaur is unaffected by summoning sickness. So that's haste, isn't it? Don't insult a Talroom unless your mount is swift. Sukata saying. Sukata. We've got a Solitary Foot Soldier. Just chilling out. That's from Tempest. It's a 1/1 for 1 with Shadow. Children of the ruins, raised to be warriors, know that life begins when another speaks their name. Solitary Tales of Life. That's in Tempest. Oh, got a few copies of that one by the look of it. And we've got a Master Decoy. That lovely cartoonish artwork again. From, was that Phil Foglio. And that is Tempest again. It's a 1/2 for 2 with a white mana and tap target creature. A skilled decoy can throw your enemies off your trail. A master decoy can survive to do it again. Gerard of the Weatherlight. That's in Tempest. And this one is... That's not Portal, is it? What is that one? That's Portal Second Age. That's Blaze. Blaze deals X damage to any 1 creature or player. This isn't what I meant by facing the heat of battle. Jeffan, Talos ship captain. Portal Second Age. I'll put that over there. Another one from Portal Second Age. Goblin Cavaliers. Nice bit of artwork that. By Dieter Lizzie. It's a 3/2 for 3. They get along so well with their goats because they're practically goats themselves. This is a set I don't know. This is Sultai Emissary. From something that's not vintage, as far as I can tell. I'm not sure of that set. So that's 1/1 for 2. When Sultai Emissary dies, manifest the top card of your library, which means put that card onto the battlefield face down as a 2/2 creature. Turn it face up any time for its mana cost, or if it's a creature card. To the Sultai, Ugin's power was just 1 more resource to be exploited. I'll put that right off over here because I don't think there'll be many of those in here, hopefully. It's not a set I intended to collect. This is a Goblin Chariot from 7th with a What is that on the front there? Like Timon or Pumbaa. No, Pumbaa. Anyway, so 2-2 for 3 with haste. The hardest part of his training is learning not to eat the boar. Boar, that's the word I was looking for. Funny words just disappear sometimes. Next we have this chap, Spitting Earth from 7th. Spitting Earth deals damage equal to the number of mountains you control to target creature. We were ready for an attack from the front, sides or back, but the mage hit us from below. Veteran soldier. I've got a few copies of that. Then we've got Lightning Blast. Lovely piece of artwork there. That's from Ron Spencer again. That's it's a 3 and red. Lightning Blast deals 4 damage to target creature or player. I'll climb down soon, don't worry. It's just a Thunderstop. Former Elvish Scout. Got a rather chunky looking Goblin Raider by Arnie Schweckel. And that is a 2-2 for 2. Goblin Raider can't block. He's smart for a goblin. He can do 2 things, hit and run. I got a couple copies of that. And we've got a Raging Goblin. Another nice piece of artwork there from Peter Bollinger. And that is a 1-1 for 1 with haste. He raged at the world, at his family, at his life, but mostly he just raged. We got a Bog Wraith from 7th. Pretty cool bit of art. That's a 3-3 for 4 mana, illustration by Dave Dorman. It's got Swamp Walk, and it says the bodies of its victims are the only tracks it leaves. We've got some Creeping Mold, which is a 4 mana destroy target artifact, enchantment or land. Mold crept over the walls and into every crevice until the gleaming white stone strained and burst. I've got another Raging Goblin there. Got a card everyone knows, Shock from 7th. That is a Shock deals 2 damage to target creature or player for 1 red mana. Got a couple of those. Got a Goblin Digging Team for our penultimate card. Quite amusing artwork there. And that's by Ben Thompson. That's a 1-1 for 1. Sacrifice Goblin Digging Team. Destroy target wall. Dig, 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 dig. Die. Goblin Chant. I've got 2 of those, so it was our last card actually. Right, that's everything for this episode. And yeah, leave me a like, leave me some comments, and subscribe if you want to see more Magic artwork. See you in the next one. Bye bye.